Hello everyone, Don here again with another update on my W.A.R Corsair project. Today I'm starting to do the epoxy wipe. I've got everything all sanded down as best as I can, as best as I can tell. I had to do some sanding along this back edge and a little bit of filling, but that'll get worked on a little later. It's not crucial. But as you can see on this wing, I've already done the wipe, the first coat. The shiny spots are pretty much the spots that won't be taking any more epoxy, and the dull spots, as you can see, reflections apparently, the dull spots is where the epoxy has been pretty much soaked in. Now this is just the first coat, so I'm getting ready to start on this wing. I've got that whole wing done. It took 4 ounces just to do the one side, and then as I do more and more layers of this stuff, it will take less and less each time. So 4 ounces to do that whole wing and a little bit spread into the center of the belly. Another 4 for this side, and then the next coating on the wings will probably be half that maybe. So I'm going to set this up here, do a little demonstration of what it actually looks like. It's fairly simple. Got the rubber squeegee right here. Got that from Aircraft Solution Specialties, and there's 4 ounces ready to go. And it's pretty warm in here today, so I got to work pretty fast. But basically, I only poured a little bit on the other side to get it started. Leaving the epoxy in the cup really starts getting hot, so I'm going to dump the whole thing out. Just leave it set there and try to work as fast as I can. It spreads really easy. Just glides right on. And then once it's all pretty much covered, then it's just a matter of scraping and scraping. Get it, once it's done, just drag it across here, and what will stay is what's in the low spots, pinholes. It goes a long way. First, I didn't think 4 ounces was going to cover it, and when I got done, it was actually too much. That's how I have to mix the 3:1 with the resin to the epoxy ratio. On the floor. Squeegee is a nice job. It's really stiff rubber. Stiffer than I thought it would be, but that's what it needs. And I'm just going to go down over the leading edges, make sure it's covered. I don't use too much. I'm going to show a little bit of this for now. Like I said before, my internet connection is real terrible. It's taking a long time to do these uploads. I need to find someplace I can go after I'm done and piggyback off someone's system somewhere. The uploads will be fast. On average, it takes at least 3 hours. So, there's quite a bit on here. By dumping all the epoxy on at once, and it sits in the cup, pot life's only 30 minutes. On a day like today, it'll be less than that. If I left it sitting in the cup just for 5 minutes or so, and it would get pretty hot. video, but you can see where it tends to leave some lines behind between strokes. And I'll go over this several times before I'm done. The idea is you don't want to leave the resin on or it doesn't need it. So just keep straightening some more to get an accumulation here. Just go around. It doesn't take much. Cover this whole thing. Try not to sweat on top of it. Well, we got a pretty good pile. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and stop the video right here. I don't want to go too long on these, and I'll come back once I get this one covered and show you the results of it. So, alright, stay tuned. I'll be right back. See if I can find my off button. Oh, where'd it go? Darn it. There it is. Alright everyone, I'm back now. I have just finished doing the wipe on the whole airplane. All the way back to the tail. You see the shine on it. Okay, now that that's done, I got to turn around and do it all over again. So this is tacky, so we'll see how it goes. Now the second coat, 1 4-ounce may end up doing both wings all the way across, so we'll see. I just finished with the tail. I've got a little bit left on the side here. I wasn't able to quite finish, a little dry here, so I'll hit that first and then I'm going to go back to this wing and start all over again. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, now I've got my second coat on, and this coat wipes on way easier than the first coat. It just glides on. So I'm going to let this set for a little bit, give it a half hour more. The tail, I don't even think I need any more on the horizontal stabilizer. It's pretty clean. There's still a few spots, you know, deep air bubbles, but I'm going to let this coat tack up a little better before I start the next one. And this only took 2 cups, you know, 8 ounces to do the whole aircraft this time. So the next coat, I mean, it probably may only take a cup to do the whole plane, so I'm going to have to mix those up in just half batches because it takes a while to spread it all out. But you can see how shiny she's getting. And I guess that's the goal. Everything will fill in eventually, low spots. Then after this is all cured, it will be sanded out with 220. Pretty much probably just by hand with a rubber block or something. So that's where we're at right now. I'm going to give her half hour to an hour to really tack up before my next coat, which may be the last coat. I'll keep you updated. Thanks. Alright, I just finished with coat number 3, and this only took 4 ounces to do the whole airplane with. So 1 mix, 1 cup, did the whole plane. And each coat goes on slipperier and slipperier than the previous coat. So this is the 3rd coat, and it glided on really easy this time. As you can see, it's starting to get more of an even shine to it. And it looks like a lot of the holes are filling in. I run out kind of right here on this side, but it's alright, I'll catch it on the next batch. The tail, I'm not even going to bother doing the tail. I think it's pretty much covered. That's all glass. Most of this back here is pretty heavy too. So it'll all get sanded. It'll 220. So I'm going to give it a little while again, maybe another 20-30 minutes, and come out and give it a 4th coat, which I imagine I only used 2 half batches. I mixed half a batch, spread it on, and it literally did both wings, just a half, 2 ounces. And then I mixed another 2 ounces to finish the rest of it. So this next coat should be pretty much the same. All right, I'll be back shortly. Oh, and one thing, you can see the temperature in here, 92 degrees. It was 94. I have the fan running, but I turned it off because of the noise for the recording. So, alright, I'll be back after batch number 4. Okay everyone, I just finished doing a 4th coat, but this time I only did it on the wings, just the outboard wing panels to about here. The inside of the plane, belly to fuselage, all looks like I got a really good coat on it. This coat I just put on the wing panels was only 2 ounces. I think I mixed a half a batch for that wing, half a batch for this wing was all. And then I mixed up another half batch and brushed this whole edge on both wings with just the straight epoxy to seal it all up. This is going to need a little sanding still, but I may end up filling a little more on this one because this didn't come out very well. I've got a nice big gap there, but most of this stuff you can't see anyway. The ailerons hide it. I didn't bother doing any more on the fuselage because this thing was pretty pinhole free. I only did, I think, 2 coats on this, and this is already dry. This is completely dry. It'll need a full night of setting before I start sanding on it, but that's got a nice shine to it. They both do. Nice gloss. So that's going to be it for today. I'll put these videos together and make one continuous piece out of it. So, and maybe I'll get it up tonight. If not, this is Saturday. May get her up Sunday. Thanks for watching everybody, and I'll keep the updates coming as long as I keep working. Okay then, this will be Donna Don out for this video. We'll see you soon.